What if I told you that the next time you're in a London pub, you might be sitting where Charles Dickens once penned a masterpiece, or sipping a pint where Shakespeare himself might have celebrated after a show? Welcome to London's hidden world of literary pubs, where some of the greatest stories in history were born, one drink at a time. Today we're embarking on a journey through time and taverns. We'll explore 5 iconic pubs that shaped literary history and the secrets they still hold today. Our first stop, the George Inn. This isn't just any old pub, it's London's last surviving galleried coaching inn, and both Shakespeare and Dickens are said to have been regulars here. Imagine Dickens sitting right here, penning scenes for Little Dorrit. The wooden beams and historic courtyard haven't changed much since his time. It's like stepping into a living, breathing piece of literary history. Next up, we're heading to the heart of Soho and the Fitzroy Tavern. This unassuming pub was once the unofficial headquarters for some of the 20th century's greatest minds. George Orwell, Dylan Thomas, Virginia Woolf. They all gathered here. Legend has it that Orwell drafted parts of 1984 right at that bar. Talk about a dystopian happy hour. Now let's step into Charles Dickens' favorite watering hole, the Lamb and Flag in Covent Garden. This pub has seen it all, from bare-knuckle boxing matches to quiet afternoons, where Dickens might have been sketching out his next great character. The low ceilings and wooden beams are the same ones Dickens would have seen. Who knows? The next time you're here, you might be sitting in the exact spot where he dreamed up Oliver Twist. Our next stop is a true journey back in time. The Olde Cheshire Cheese. Rebuilt just after the Great Fire of London in 1666, this pub has been serving literary giants for centuries. Charles Dickens, Mark Twain, and Sir Arthur Conan Doyle all drank here. The cellars are said to date back to the 13th century. It's like drinking in a museum, but with better refreshments. For our final stop, we're going upscale to the Savoy Hotel's American Bar. While not strictly a pub, this bar has been the playground of literary legends for over a century. Oscar Wilde, H.G. Wells, and Noel Coward were all regulars here. Wilde was known for his lavish parties, while Coward once quipped, "I have a room at the Savoy, my private office." These 5 spots are just the beginning of London's rich literary pub scene. Each one holds secrets, stories, and maybe even the ghosts of literary giants past. So the next time you're in London, why not take a literary pub crawl? You might just find inspiration in the same spots where some of the greatest writers in history found theirs. Want to dive deeper into London's literary landmarks? Check out my full article on Medium for a complete guide to 10 iconic spots, including Shakespeare's Globe and the Charles Dickens Museum. Don't forget to subscribe to Turning Pages for You. And follow us on Instagram for more book reviews, play insights, and creative ideas. And for daily updates on all things literary, sign up for our Substack newsletter. Until next time, raise a glass to the literary legends who've made these pubs their home away from home. Cheers.